Happy Saturday. Wanted to talk about something that I think kind of encompasses everything that I get on here and talk about. But in particular, my experience I want to share today is around fatherhood. And what I've been thinking about is our daughter is almost 9 months old now. And I am like so incredibly grateful that she is growing up with her mom and dad both being in long-term recovery, both very active in our recoveries and like doing work on ourselves, because I'm seeing it manifest in her, in that this household is a healthy one, and like she's a representation of that in the way she is in the world. And what I mean by that is she can't even speak yet, right? But her energy, like she's absorbing everything, and I'm telling you, the amount of times we've been out somewhere and people are like, how is she so calm and relaxed? And we're like, she just is that way. And I do feel like it has something to do with the energy of the house. And so I'm super grateful for that. But I tie that into recovery and really any of us that are doing work on ourselves, in the sense that the first time I got sober in 2006, if you'd have sat me down and said, hey, Jeff, you want to do this work on yourself because one day you're going to fall in love and have a child, and that child is going to be a representation of the work that you have done and continue to do, I would have been like, take it easy, buddy. But it really is true. And I would say too, the first time I got sober, my motivation for doing it was that I didn't want to die and I didn't want to hate myself anymore. And those are very valid motivations on the front end. But what happened to me was I grew complacent as time went on when those were the goals, because I start to feel good enough that I don't have to continue doing the work as diligently because I'm okay. And then what happens is I start to drift and my thinking starts to go sideways a little bit, and I'm not in a place of awareness enough to be able to check it. And that's what happened to me. And so this time around, I have found myself not motivated by that alone, but also motivated by the fact that I want to be of maximum usefulness to my fellows. I want to be useful and helpful in the world. And that is really the overarching motivation on why I continue to work so hard on myself every day, because I don't know when the bell is going to ring and someone is going to need me to be helpful or useful to them. But I sure as heck want to be ready for that. And that has been a key that has unlocked willingness for me to do this work every day long term. And so if you're struggling with that, I would ask you to maybe sit with it and look at your perspective on it and say like, hey man, maybe I need to widen my scope on why I'm doing what I'm doing. It may serve you in terms of motivating you to do more. I don't know. That's just where I'm at today. I wanted to share with you guys. Hope you all are well. Have a great weekend.